here in the north, this is the land of Vikings. And with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. On one sideline, a look at the Cardinals head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Running the show across the field, that's the head coach of the Vikings. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Huard, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And away we go in the Twin Cities. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Arizona.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Cardinals first down. A gain of 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made back on his 48-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Cardinals out for the punt. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 8 brings up 2nd and 18 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And great try at that first down.
Cut out left. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. New set of downs for them from the 31. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
9 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And that brings up fourth and long. They'll bring out the punter here.
Fourth down.
He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. On first down, they'll run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 8.
He's going to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's going to throw this one. It's on target to Williams. The 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Nothing.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42.
A gain of 14.
Throwing now off the play action. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's a design boot. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running back sent in motion.
33-yard line.
Escapes the defender. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down, Arizona.
and those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Chase Young bringing him down there.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they just get the play off. Finds his back complete. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. He has it on the QB sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it complete to Reed. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense and Kyle Williams back to the field once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
17 at the 50-yard line.
Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 17.
3rd and long for him here. This one to Williams out left side. Looked great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. Waddle makes the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
Sending him on the dive. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to number 3.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, you did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
3rd and goal.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cardinals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
takes the 2nd down snap.
At the 33-yard line.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Kick the running back in motion. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
The give now out of the shotgun. Across midfield at the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. So 1st down from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to.
The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Into traffic, complete. It's a short pickup to the 20. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive.
Off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds him over the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. He fields it from the 8. Keeps away from 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35. Working on first down. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
They give it to him again. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On the return, here comes Davis. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. To the air now on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll run here on first down. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And the Vikings first down.
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Throwing from the gun. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They'll throw here on 1st. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at at the 36-yard line.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
27, Cardinals 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Hand off to the back. Escapes a defender. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, here's a handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to run for it. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or 2 forward, and he gets him the 1st down anyway.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
They're throwing it. Brings it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 17.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. He's dropping back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's the handoff. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
The ball carrier. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on him. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make the play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? They even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
On return, here comes Davis. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Well, they might have left the field after that last pick six.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the fourth quarter before, but now a 3-score game coming off of a turnover. Now this one should be likely over.
That's Reed on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, looking for options. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So first down from the 41.
First down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28.
Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. He loses the football. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 18-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings looking like they'll start this season with a win. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to the well again. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Walter Nolan on the stop. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Down pass.
Punting unit out now.
To number 19.
And he'll try to hit this one well.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
That'll be the first and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second.
Going again on second. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. From the gun on third down. That's cut. This is Edison. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He's going to throw it again. Once again, it's a pass caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
That's another.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A gain of 16.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down.
They are throwing it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short here, trying to pass. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it's a win for the Vikings. My partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.